Hey everyone! Welcome back to Comic Studio. And before we're gonna begin of this video, we got some bad news. That unfortunately, that the Paint 3D is unavailable to download. I mean, it's pretty unavailable to download like each way. As do you remember that you know about the Paint 3D is? I recently posted a video for around here as well for about 20 minutes. And since I just absolutely that I was telling the truth about for the depreciated for apps wasn't going to be forgiven like this way as well. So, and yes, we're about to begin this video after this for pretty shortly as well, because I'm telling you for about for the depreciated apps on for some sort of resources from Windows as well, because of like those things have completely changed forever until including for my computer as well. And there is another bad news that my computer is going to die very soon for so far ahead of really trying to do so as well. And it's actually going to be last for one more year before my career is going to be over very soon for so far as well. And today's video, we're going to be searching for Dandy's World as well. So we're looking for Dandy's World that didn't actually for around for here as well. So because I've just reviewed like other kinds of a lot of those things as well in this website, but it seems like that unfortunately we didn't seen that either from the Dandy's World isn't going to be appear this way. And especially Sonic the Hedgehog Comic Studio is back as we're gonna be searching for really it as well. So even though you know what it was, that it's similar to Battle for Dream Island Comic Studio, it's absolutely already changed since 2 months ago. And of course, we're gonna be headed to Dandy's World Comic Studio, and it's actually 95% complete. Now we're gonna be going to see what it was, and it's not going to be hopefully that is similar that reference to Garten of Banban. I wasn't smart like it was because this is the first time that I just pretty saw like for pretty today or just absolutely 1 month ago as well. So pretty similar to against like for Garten of Banban and like the reference that the second reference of for the Poppy Playtime reference, including for such as Benny and the Ink Machine as well. And I wouldn't be able to really like those things as well that said this as well. We're turning on the spoilers, and we'll see there as well that you notice Dandy's World is owned by Blush Crush Studios, that the same people who made Flavor Frenzy. And do you note this as well? Please look out for Vandals. The Vandals was actually pretty for one serious things as well. So this is absolutely going to be very serious about this, and I hopefully these are characters from those things as well, including the fan made tunes as well. So the characters are Dandy. This is the main character for itself. Was a rainbow flower. And more of the characters are Astro, Pebble, V, Shelly, Sprout, Brightly, Flitter, Goob, Scraps, Rogers, or some kind of Roger, the Microsoft glass, I mean, for the magnifying glass as well. And most of the characters as Razzle and Dazzle, Gliston, Tegan, Tisha, and more of them as Toodles. What is this? I didn't remember for a round of those things, because if this is actually because of that name and reference to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse as its name of Toodles, of those things, what I just completely remember of. And more of them such as Finn, Poppy. Wait, is that actually from some sort of for multiple of those names? Cosmo, Buxton, Shrimpo, and finally Gigi. And I'm probably sure that is all of the characters and more of them, such as I don't know with pretty of those names as well, because we just contain spoilers about here, including this one as well. So we still managed to turn on the spoilers, and looks like we got for absolutely for available of those submitted sprites as well. Benny and the Ink Machine reference. Okay, that was pretty quite of all of those things. And the next one could be the items for some sort of effects, and finally the backgrounds. Let's start with the items first, because we got for some sort of plushies and many other stuffs and fan arts, and there's nothing right over here. That must be for items, trinkets, dinner foods, photos, playing cards, plushies, and twisted V pop-ups. So we got for some kind of items as well, and like many more of those things as well, and a lot of much of stuff, and for some for tachometer as well. So we got for many of those things and stuff, including for some sort of a fake one. We got foods or nothing such as real food like those things as well. The pictures we got there, the playing cards as Pokemon reference. I'm not pretty sure that there wasn't a real Pokemon like those things. We got some sort of plushies like these from YouTube. And finally, some jump scare things as Humscaras like those. I cannot believe it that doesn't appear for really much longer as well. So it won't be going to be appear for just yet as well. Let's move on to the effects. And the reason why that doesn't going to be appearing for just anymore. So I wonder this is not going to be waiting anymore for just too much as well. So it seems that that doesn't going to be for making for any sense like this. Oh my gosh, this is a little bit for one wrong thing as well. So let's going for around here as well. We got a heart and a broken heart like those things as well. And there is the main title that we got here. And what about for this one? There's comic effects like for these. And finally, the background images from them on as well. So we might able to be added for some kind of a preschool stuff like those kindergarten characters as well. So we're gonna be added in as well, especially if those like those things that we got for absolutely. Is this actually going to be not for kids as well? I recently not very sure. We didn't saw this from my little brother. If it actually going to be saw like this from my little sister, that will might actually going to be try to do this as anyways. So this is not actually for some sort of schooling like this, and even contains like dark humor or something. So it's still a little bit for go round for here as well. So we got for some sort of that contains for sake of Roblox, like even though for such as this, or even this as well. So looks like it's absolutely going to be for pretty a lot, we're very sure. So we added for a hallway room as well. So looks like in the third stage, but I'm not very sure we're in a theater or like, oh, there must be featured train stations, and especially like the hallway for as well. So even for the last couple of those page, we might able to get in for the nightmare era that really probably exists before, like anyways for around here as well. So we're gonna be putting around for the cafeteria, and because that is actually that I just replaced like those things. And finally, it's absolutely right over here, except here. So that is all of the characters and all of the sprites. Because that wasn't gonna be part of like those things as well, I might very sure this is absolutely reference remixed with Roblox, including for the Friday night or something like for the Bendy and the ink machine, including for some sort of poppy playtime. And especially, nothing is absolutely going to be wear around to do as well. So, anyways, let's add it for some characters from Cookie Run. So turns out there must be for a bunch of Cookie Run characters around here, and it has been over 10 minutes about of this thing as well. Because we did it added peppermint cookie around here as well, including one of those for little childs like those things as well. So nothing especially for this one as well, so I might for going to be believe like those things as well. So this is what actually are gonna be spawning as well. And right behind of those pudding cookies as well. So even that is going to be the end of this video soon. So we got a bunch of Cookie Run characters as well. So even like this as well. So we're gonna be moving over here. And she's gonna be for right there as the kindergarten as well. Because of those things as well, at the lobby, as you can see, the sign was the garden view. And it stands for Educational Center and Museum. And looks like this is absolutely for some sort of a kindergarten. So that was absolutely a kindergarten as well. And because we didn't forget to say about here, so let's just going to be for starting out with the lobby as well. Because there must be apple cookie, strawberry shortcake, and onion cookie. They've been picturing around here for around this thing as well, at the lobby as well. With Dandy is gonna be right over here in the cardboard center like this as well. So at the restaurant that we didn't actually edit for subtitles, and probably that she says, "Sir, could you pick one more order as well? Only one order before it's closed." And he says, "You're right, I'll be picking up one as well. Let's send mint wafer cookie," because that you realize that sandwich cookie talks to mint wafer cookie. It's gonna be almost closed in this cafeteria or some kind of restaurant. And for some sort of like those things as well, we got the babysitter and like those things as well. And added for some sort of gnome, one gnome, and potato cookies. The others like those things, or sons like those, his children from a potato cookie, stardust cookies, little friends as well, pudding cookies, and like those two cookies like from Demon from the Korean Republic, and some kind of snow like those things. And Derma's right there is mangosteen cookie, and she might going to be fighting all the way for itself. Might able to be disturbing for the babysitting as well, even for this one as well. At the hallway that outside of for the lobby as well, we got cream puff cookie, a pudding cookie that this is the actual character over here, and right in behind with those two cookies was chocolate bonbon cookie, was actually being for watches them as walking slowly to the classroom as well, or like it's something as well by returning like those things is all the way to their kindergarten rooms as well. And for some sort of like, and unlike the hallway as well, she was surprised by space donut, and which means that coffee cookie was even what she wasn't scared of as well. She may absolutely going to be waving her hand as well and say hi to do this. At the train station as well, we got Milky Way cookie, and against like those things as well for other kinds of, for the railroad drivers are probably in subway as well. This is where in the train station that I just completely added as well, and especially when Blueberry Pie was looking out that heard something as well. So, and that is all it, as we possibly that we didn't actually add it for some sort of main characters of Dandy's World Comic Studio, and because that is all about it. And that is gonna be pretty sure it's about for 15 minutes long and about of this video as well. So if you just gonna be trying to find this that you didn't appear in this comic studio under the menu page, the link is gonna be in description, and so the main website as well. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads into the next video.